The state's Travel and Recreation Council is going on the road, making stops around the state to hear from local leaders and business owners involved in the state's travel and tourism sectors about how to boost the state's assets that attract visitors and maybe future Vermonters. The council made one of its stops at Hildene, the Lincoln family home in Manchester, on Thursday, February 20th, to learn more about Bennington County and what factors are in play here. Travel and tourism has been a significant part of the state's economy for a long time now, and it remains a very significant part of it. Recent numbers show that the state welcomed about 3 million visitors to the state last year, and their combined spending totaled about $3 billion. About 30,000 Vermont jobs are closely associated with tourism. Heather Pelham is the commissioner for the state's Tourism and Marketing Department, and she got things started by updating the audience about legislative initiatives underway in Montpelier. One important area is increasing money spent on tourism promotion, which the department hopes to see boosted from previous years to about $3 million, noting that Vermont spends much less than neighboring states on tourism promotion.
I don't know how many of you folks were able to make it up to Tourism Day on January 15th, but it was a great start to the legislative session. This was an opportunity for folks to come out and really advocate for how much tourism means in our communities throughout the state. We had over 150 people participate, and I know there was a contingent from the South, so again, thank you for everyone who could participate with that. Quickly following after that, we got the great news that Governor Scott did include an additional $1 million marketing ask in his budget for this year. That includes the $500,000 specifically for tourism destination marketing behind our closest competing states. The budget for New Hampshire is up to $10 million. The budget for Maine is $17.5 million.
Oh my gosh.
So we do have our work cut out for us, but we pride ourselves on being able to do a lot with a little. When we talk to the legislators in terms of what we would do with this additional investment, we're talking to them about being able to expand our reach beyond the drive market and our closest fly markets right now. With our limited budget, we also we run seasonal campaigns in summer, fall, and winter. With an additional investment, we might be able to get closer on to an always-on type approach.
Matt Harrington of the Southwestern Vermont Chamber of Commerce, and who is also a member of the Travel and Recreation Board, along with John Burnham and Ron Mancini of the Manchester Business Association, gave presentations on how they were seeing trends in the Bennington County area.
Manchester and Woodstock alone make up 17% of all available rooms in the Vermont South area that, again, report to this document. This doesn't necessarily include little B&Bs or anything. This is a report that I get from the Star. And it's good to see the growth. We continue to see growth in occupancy as a state, as a region, because that's what we need. That's going to continue that tax revenue coming in to help support all that we do on a local level as well as a state level. So good results so far.
Travel and tourism matter a lot to Bennington County, in fact, to all of southern Vermont. As of 2017, the latest year for which data is available, the 4 southernmost counties in the state, Bennington, Windham, Rutland, and Windsor, accounted for about 40% of all the rooms tax generated in the entire state. The 4-county region was also responsible for 50% of the entire state's second home property tax revenue. We spoke with Commissioner Pelham afterwards.
Well, in terms of supporting the tourism industry, whether that's in southern Vermont or all over the state, we definitely want to stay competitive. We are definitely competing with not only our closest New England neighbors, but really any place that you can get on a plane these days, you have the opportunity to choose where you vacation. So our job is to make sure that Vermont stays top of mind, that we are not only telling the whole world about our attractions, our outdoor recreation opportunities, everything that makes coming to Vermont a special place, but that we're doing that in an authentic way, and that we're being welcoming in our messaging, and that people really understand that Vermont really does have something special to offer, something that they can't get anywhere else, and just making sure that we focus on the fundamentals of the experiences that are available here in the state. So that when visitors come here, that they really have an unforgettable experience is where our priority lies.
For the GNAT-TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.